getting chilly out here. I know.
Hold on. Phone call.
Oh, you're back.
False alarm.
False alarm. It was nobody.
Telemarketer.
We should have a special ring for special
I did.
people.
I had that ringtone set up for Dad, and somehow I hit a button, and now it's everyone's ringtone. So it's like...
Oh, yours is Metallica.
Well, yeah.
For now. So I know right away. I haven't got one for Danny. I don't know why. And I don't have one for Christy. You're the only one. You're so special.
I'm telling you.
But anyway, today is Wednesday. But it's not really.
Nope.
But Jimmy just got done with Danny and David and his dad. Putting up a gazebo on our deck. We can see part of it right over here.
Right here.
He snapped only once.
I didn't... No.
Oh, when he told you it was on backwards and you
yeah.
had to do it again. He snapped. I heard him in the house. I had the windows closed. I heard him in the house. He snapped. He said,
I did.
I'm flipping tired. He didn't say flipping, though. He said, I'm flipping tired. I want to go home.
Hey, there was only one. That's good.
Yeah.
Usually it's like 5 or 6. So...
Well, only because your dad doesn't watch the videos, I can say that when I got home and I got to the door,
Yes.
and Danny says, if we would have only had 15 more minutes.
Exactly. I heard the door and I looked at Danny and I go, no. And he goes, unfortunately. I'm like...
And then David was here for a while, but then David is a money, he knows how to get money.
He goes after it, I'm telling you.
He's not like his dad, that's for sure.
What?
At that age?
Oh, at that age, no.
At that age?
I wanted to party at that age.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he was somebody...
He is funny, though, because he texted me the other day, and he was asking me when the house is going to be ready to get built.
Yeah, because he's anxious.
Yeah, and I told him, I'm like, probably not till July or August. Because he's excited to do it, which
Right.
I'm happy, because we get to work together. Well, we get to work together anyway, but we get to work together alone doing that. And I'm like, July or August is when we're going to start framing it. He's like, okay, because I want to get another job so I can make more money. I know how much money he makes. For someone living at home, he makes
good money.
He makes good money.
He makes good money, but he spends money just as fast as he makes it.
He does, and I'm like...
But like Danny even said, he says, well, I want to know how he comes up with this, because he said, well, I can only stay till a certain time because I have to move somebody's mattress and they're paying me $60. Just to move the mattress.
Yeah.
He got $90 the other day for cutting somebody's lawn.
Yeah, we're talking that at work. I'm like, how do I get that gig? It's like, I can pull up and take a mattress from someone for $60.
There you go. He's just not thinking like that. But anyway, well, he had something he wanted to talk about. He said we're going to wait for the video.
Oh, my neighbor, again.
Yeah, the umbrella's not working then.
No, the umbrella's working for sight.
Oh.
Visual
Not
is
for
working. Sound. This guy has been building a deck. I'm not kidding you, since March. And he's nowhere near ready to be done. And the deck he's building is only like 10 by 12. So it's not even the whole deck. It's just the top, like the deck boards. So what is that? March, April, May, we're into June, so 3 months. So we're sitting there. And I like to sit outside, which I can't do very much because he's always like drilling or screwing something, or his kids are screaming, or he's blaring country music, which nothing against country music, just not a fan. And so yesterday, it was quiet for an hour and a half, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go outside. He's not doing anything. He did it earlier, heard all the noise. So I folded some clothes, and I looked at Samantha, and I go, okay, I'm going outside. And she goes, and I go, what? And just as he did that, you hear, and he started hammering. I go, I swear that man's an alien. He's in my head like, oh, she wants to come out now? I'm going to run out there real quick. So I look at her and I go, you know what? I'm pretty sure Noah built the ark faster than this guy's building his deck. And Noah had to go get the wood and plane it down.
You ought to go over there and help him.
No.
What?
I'm leaving.
All right, bye. Love you.
Bye. Yeah, it's like... So then he gets done, and then my neighbor next door he never edges his grass. So it's like one of them where it grows like his driveway or his sidewalk's like 2 feet wide when it should be 4.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because it's all overgrown. So now he's trying to edge it. So he's out there for an hour and a half trying to edge it. I'm like, it is not that hard. He's trying to figure out how to work the edger. And this is the school teacher next door. So I come walking in and I look at Samantha and I go, not trying to be mean, but I was. I go, But that man went to college and has a degree. And he can't figure out how to use an electric edger.
Maybe the guy across the street could have played cornhole. And that would.
He was. It was like, it's like the trifecta around me. It's like, I just look at her and I go, we can't get out of here fast enough. Like, when I'm finally over there, we're going to do a video over there. Wait, well, no, before we leave,
We'll have to go over there. And do
we're
it.
going to go over there and do a video so we can just hear the chaos around us.
And the day we do that will be no chaos.
Oh, no, there'll be chaos. There's never not chaos. And then we'll do one at the new house where it's just going to be like...
No, but he found out that there's this little tiny little strip of property, and he thought, oh, nobody can build there because it's not big enough.
Oh, they can.
Somebody built.
But the good thing is they can't build next to us.
Oh, okay.
Because the lot that's next to us, that part of their property is only like 150
Oh.
feet deep. I mean, technically they could, but they'd be...
Yeah.
But I think they're building down, like, in
Yeah.
the far corner. So
Oh, then
either
that
way,
won't be
we're
so
still
bad.
good. Yep, we're still good.
We'll see.
And then I think we already met our neighbor.
Yes, I met him too. He came over that
Oh, yeah.
day. Yeah, he
Yep.
came over.
Yep.
Just for a hot minute.
Yep, it was like 2 or 3 times. Last time we met him, he came down with beer. Like,
Oh.
hey, you guys want some beer?
That's
Like,
a good neighbor then.
Yeah, I want some beer.
To tell him to take care of my tree.
I told Tom, I'm like, you're not allowed to touch this tree. He goes, I seen her pointing at it, so I kind of left it alone. I go, all right, just as long as we know.
But
But then my 3 favorite trees have to go. You know,
Why?
those 3 tall
Yeah.
ones. Well, because where the house is now,
okay.
the way they would grade it, the dirt would have to be up so high, and the dirt would come like 3
Oh.
feet above it by the time it got to there.
Yeah.
And the only way to avoid it would be to move the house back 200 feet, which would make
Oh.
the driveway like 600 feet. So no.
It would be a nice little walk.
Yeah.
Walk through the mailbox. and
No,
back.
it's a lot to plow for the driveway.
Yeah. Well, you have to get a riding lawnmower now.
No, I'm getting a tractor.
Oh, you're gonna get a tractor.
Yeah.
Well, that work.
It's got the 60-inch lawnmower. It's got the bucket. It's got the auger. It's got everything I need.
All of his toys.
All my toys.
All of his toys are gonna come up. But while he was building, him and Danny and Jimmy, or him and Danny and David were putting up a gazebo, and his dad came out with a pop, and then Klutzo here knocked it over onto his phone.
But I have an otter case, so phew, perfect.
He lucked out.
Yep.
Although David's phone, I think he can submerge it in the water.
So can I.
Or he goes in the water. I have an old phone.
I have to because usually I don't have it on this one. I have a pocket right here.
Yeah.
And usually when I'm drywalling and mudding, I'll forget that it's there and I'll lean over the water and it'll fall in the water
There
every
you go.
time. So it's like,
But anyway,
nothing exciting today.
no, he's tired. He wants to get going home.
Penn
Probably-
Station.
Is that where you're gonna go? That's where Danny's gonna go. You should have had Danny pick something up.
I should have.
And he would have. He would have treated.
No, Penn Station's the other way. Then I'd have to go that way 20 minutes to come back. Now I'm
Oh,
just
see,
going
it's
home.
not worth it. It's just not worth it.
No.
Go to
Grab some chocolate or something on the way out and call it dinner.
go to Jersey Mike's.
I'm not a fan of Jersey Mike's.
I like Jersey Mike's, but I think they're overpriced.
Which one? Is that the Mike's Way or whatever? Where you can get it Mike's Way or...
I think so. I've
Yeah,
only
I
been
don't-
there
I
a
don't
couple of
like that.
times.
There's too much bread.
I like Jimmy John's, and then Subway's my next choice.
I would say Penn Station.
I've never had Penn Station. I don't know, is that a regional thing or is that nationwide?
I know it's in Michigan. I've never really
Hmm.
looked for it anywhere else. There's one at Hall Road in
And
Gratiot.
Gratiot, yeah.
Yeah.
Gratiot.
Gratiot.
Whenever you call information, they don't say Gratiot, they say
It's
Gratiot. Gratiot Avenue.
Yeah, just like the
Or
lady
Schooner,
just like
instead of
the-
Shaner.
yeah,
Schooner.
Just like the lady that worked at Comcast. I'm on Gratiot.
I'm on Gratiot,
Right
yeah.
next to the... What are you next to?
Yeah.
You remember that?
I know. When I called there, she said, "I'm right there." And I said, "Yeah, well, name me some landmarks that are right there." Well, there's a lot of things coming and going. No, there's not. Not really. You can't even say Gratiot the right way. That's your first clue,
Exactly.
which is French.
Yeah, I would say it would go Penn Station and then Potbellies, which they got rid of those. So
Yeah, the Potbellies are all gone. I love Potbellies.
Potbellies was really good.
That was a good one. No, that one's gone. I don't know why that went out. Now it's a slider place over there now.
Is it?
Yes, something sliders. Shazam sliders or something like that.
Shazam!
Something like that. Right over there. They took over that spot. But I don't get fast food that much anymore. I'm trying to watch my diet. Get back on track.
It's like my problem is is I used to eat when I lost all the weight perfectly.
Yeah, people were asking how you lost your weight.
Well, I lost my weight by waking up at 3 a.m. I would go to the gym every day from 3:30 to 5, and I would do 45 minutes of cardio, and then usually 45 minutes of lifting weights. And I actually went there long enough to where there were a couple guys that were training for competitions, to where they were like, hey, I can help you if you want, so they would help me with the weight
Yeah.
portion of it, like how to do exercises right and build muscle and all that. So I did that, and then
You got those nasty protein shakes.
all those protein shakes were the greatest.
Ugh, I don't like a protein shake.
So every morning I would have, and this is like, because this goes back and forth, with eggs.
Yeah.
So every morning I would have 5 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and then 2 pieces of multigrain toast with peanut butter on it. Not a lot, like a tablespoon for both of them. And then I would go work out, and then I would have the protein shake after. And then usually I would start work at 6, and my break was at 9. And at 9 I would have another protein shake, a protein bar, yogurt, and some granola. And then at lunch I did all my meals ahead of time. Like on Sundays I would cook the whole week's meals. And then for lunch I would switch so it didn't get boring. One day I would have chicken breast, 8 ounces of chicken breast with broccoli and rice. The next day I would have 8 ounces of steak with like mixed vegetables and brown rice. And then when I got home, I would have another protein shake and a protein bar. And then dinner I would eat whatever was made for dinner, because I didn't make anybody make anything special. But I just wouldn't we're having mashed potatoes and like pile them. I would just do a little bit of each and then have that, and then just kept the routine going the whole time. Now my problem is I don't eat, which is not good.
You got to eat to lose weight.
I know, and that's what the hardest thing. Like when I first started, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna eat, and I wasn't losing weight. And then I started eating all this food, and I started like shedding, and I was like, that makes no sense.
Well, when you have the egg whites, do you buy I don't know about this because I see a lot of people do this. Do you just throw the yolk away then, or do you?
No, I buy the carton of egg whites.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless if I didn't have it, then I had to do the stupid, where it's like,
And then you're wasting the best part of the egg. The best part of the egg to me is the yolk.
Oh no, the best tasting part is the yolk.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But luckily, I only gained 25 pounds back, so it's not as hard. Now I just got to lose that.
But see, it's summer. You can get your fruits and stuff.
I was going to say, the bad part is, for women anyway, is men lose weight faster. Yeah. So that's the curse, because I could lose 25 pounds in like a month and a half.
Yeah.
So
I'm still fighting to lose my 25 pounds. Years.
Yep.
So anyway, that's about it for now. I want Jimmy to get going so he can get home, and maybe Samantha's got your dinner in the oven for you.
No, I doubt it. No. She said she was having walnuts for dinner, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing.
No, that doesn't sound like a good dinner.
No.
Especially after you went
Well,
running.
I feel bad for her because when she went to everything.
Oh, she's allergic to everything.
She's allergic to everything now, and it's like, I feel so bad. Like yesterday, I don't think like every man out there. So yesterday, she's like throwing the hint out there, like, what do you want, chicken? Or she said something else. And I go, what sounds good is hamburgers.
She can't have hamburgers.
And she goes, well, there's hamburgers in the freezer, but they're frozen. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, nope, I'll make it. Because she does. I love her. She's like, okay. So she's making it. And I go, well, I'll go to the store and get all the potato salad, and this or whatever we need, chips. And so I get back and I'm like, oh, crap. And she goes, what? I go, you can't have a hamburger. You can't have the bun. Or no, she can have the hamburger. I go, you can't have the bun. You can't have the coleslaw. You can't have the... So basically, she's just sitting there with this piece of meat with ketchup and mustard, and that's her dinner. And I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. But like literally, there's not too... I mean, and I feel bad for her. She had basically yogurt and granola is her go-to.
Yeah, that's bad.
And chicken.
Yeah, you can only eat so much chicken. I love chicken, but you can only eat so much chicken.
And the problem is everything's expensive. I mean, she can get all the gluten-free stuff she wants.
Right.
But like her bread, even if we go to Aldi's, there's like 7 slices and it's like $5.
I know, it's very high.
And it's like...
Well, the meat's going to go up because they got hacked again. The meat packing places
I seen that today.
hacked. So Always something.
So hopefully they figure something out so she can eat something.
Something, yeah. Well, when we had the pizza, I was going to get her the gluten-free pizza. She was going to be the only one eating it.
Yeah.
Nobody else was
Jets,
going to eat it.
I think it's
Jets,
Jets.
you can have it, yeah.
I think she said Jets is the best gluten-free pizza she's had.
But that doesn't appeal to me at all.
No.
All right. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe,
Like,
comment,
and share.
Okay, talk to you guys on my daily vlog. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.